welcome to the final 6 episodes. I actually have it planned out that way.
Or did you?
No, seriously, I have it planned out that way. Yes, I did. And I'm especially glad of how the last few episodes turned out, for the most part. And I was about to tell my friend TheCoz that I was still up to not realize that the area where you plug in the headphone jack, I didn't know that was the headphone jack.
So is that slow?
I know. No, for some reason I thought it was like part of like the gyroscope technology.
What the hell?
Yes.
I don't even know how it's possible to be that fail. Like, how do you even do that?
I don't know.
So anyways, I'm over here jamming on Monster Hunter Ultimate. And Joseph is... Yeah, I'm not going to be paying attention at all. So Joseph will be making... Joseph will be making jokes, and it's like, hey, TheCoz, what are you doing? Paying attention to Monster Hunter. I'm trying not to get killed right now. Thank you very much. But,
oh yeah, and you're like, you should totally get Monster Hunter try. I'm like, yeah, I would if once I had the money.
Yeah.
But of course, this is Twilight Town. We've already been through Twilight Town and Reach Memory, so yeah. But I will say that in Chain of Memories, when they do show like the outskirts and the background and all that, it's really cool. To me, it looks really cool. Cool. Sadly, TheCoz missed it.
Well, yeah, I think it is it's a very cool level. Definitely.
Yes. There is something that I wanted to do, but I'm gonna go into the Tales of Skype when we actually talk over Skype. Like, we talked about a few things over Skype, like
Tales of Skype. That's Jesus. Did you not hear yourself when you said that? Tales of Skype? Really? Really?
Sorry, I'm thinking about Tales of Xylia in my mind with a collector's edition, mind you. Now I need even more money because I'm probably gonna get it anyway. Anyway, back to Skype.
Tales of Skype, you mean?
Tales of Skype. Skype. There's only 2 characters, and all the side characters are basically walk in and walk out. Now they join your party, then they leave your party. It's almost like Tales of the World, only with the same combat from.
What, Tales of Xylia?
Yes.
Oh, that kind of sucks, actually.
Tales of Xylia. Yeah. And there's a collector's edition, which everyone's saying that the combat is better than Tales of Gracious. I won't know.
Oh, I forgot traps. Suck.
Yes. I'm going to consider you an expert at Monster Hunter because you can basically talk about all the strategy on that and be like, yeah, I totally agree with that. And you're like, I forgot the traps.
I know. I forgot the traps.
Yeah. Meanwhile, if I have the grass, you're like, this is your first time playing this.
If this is your first time playing this, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But anyway, back to what I was originally trying to say here. Because I was talking about how my friend Sona Self and I, we went over to Anime Conji. I was talking about the experience that I had over there, which was pretty least if I'm going to compare it to the other times I've been to Anime Conji. Which, by the way, look up Anime Conji.
Yes, you really should. If you're in the San Diego area, or even the LA area, and that's actually not even the LA area, but more like the Anaheim area.
If you're in SoCal!
If you're in SoCal, it is definitely worth checking out.
Yeah. And of course I was telling about how this experience was like the least of all the other experiences so far. Mostly due to just some complications that was happening. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was like a
Superman dive!
well, not that much fail, but still. And I ended up talking about like how the sole differences between Chain of Memories and Re-Chain of Memories. And even though I only gave it barely even a good 20% of like the little small detailed differences.
Oh my god, do not want.
Meanwhile, TheCoz is making a whole bunch of Monster Hunter references. Guess exactly what he's facing. He'll probably explain to you if I ask. What are you fighting?
The Agnature.
Have fun.
Exactly.
And there was this video that I thought about, where I just talked about the soul difference between chain memories and re-chain memories. And I talked about, like, which was the better one, even though you will say it's re-chain memories, and no one will say chain memories, because apparently no one has played it, except for a few people. That kind of makes me a little sad, but I've gotten over it. It's just a personal gripe. Right? And I thought about it, and I might do that, but I'm like, wait a minute, should I throw in gameplay for both of them? I mean, I have footage for both, I could do that. Or it can be just like those like podcasts where they just show a picture on screen, and it takes an hour and a half to talk about the entire thing. Well, minus like the 15 minutes of like plug-in stuff. Like, tune in every Wednesday, for this particular podcast.
Basically.
Check out TheCoz on his YouTube channel, Hieroglyph. He uploads stuff at times. Check out some of the stuff on 2's channel. He doesn't really upload anything. Well, he kind of did some uploading, but apparently there was like some copyright thing with Walt Disney for some strange reason. So now he basically whatever video he favorites or likes, I like that video. So yeah, there you go on that. Oh yeah, that's a good way to start off a podcast right there. Just a whole bunch of plugins.
A whole bunch of plugs.
Yes,
exactly.
Although I'm pretty sure there is a podcast where their main goal is just to do a whole bunch of plugins, and the first 15 minutes has nothing to do with plugins whatsoever.
What, plugs? Just plugs?
Yeah.
Just plug all of the things, basically, right?
Yes. It was a very short-lived podcast. It actually lasted for a good 10, 11. It was 10. Like 10 good episodes. Each were about 45 to an hour long. Who knew there were a lot of things to plug in that amount of time? I mean, they plugged in a lot of stuff, especially in the first episode. They plugged in like close to like 50 plugins, and they found a way to plug them all in, like as if, go one after the other.
Like, hey, if you like these guys, you'll like these guys, and hey, if you like the last guys, you'll like these guys more.
Yes, although the 7th one did.
No, bad at an actor. You can't eat the foods.
But I think the 7th episode was actually the one that got the most critically acclaimed because all those plugins led to a bunch of brownie plugins, and then people started to question, wait, is he doing brownies or not? And of course,
no, I got hit by the laser.
Yeah, that was their actual answer. No, they got hit by a laser. Laser. Which they found a way to plug it into something else. They were really clever. Too bad it didn't last that long. And I bet you it took people 2 minutes to realize that single reference has nothing to do with it.
It has nothing to do with anything. Yeah. Well, yeah. Fun stuff, right? So, I have no idea what we're doing. I guess we're going to save. And we're going to go to the I guess we're key to rewards. That's cool. And I guess we're going to Neverland right now.
Did you finish your head?
Yes, I did.
Let me see. Wow, the hair is gone.
It is.
Yes. Yes, it is. This is TheCoz. Got his hair short.
You missed.
No.
Oh,
I need
yes.
to get that wave back. I remember that wave you had.
It's like we're switching hairstyles.
I know. But I'm totally okay with that. So, where are we going? We got a key to rewards. Oh, we're on level 4.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. This is because while I was recording this, I was having to wait a minute, which key rewards did I go to last? Because it's been a while. Plus, I'm recording this at basically nighttime. time where I should be asleep, getting rest. So I'm like, okay, which one did I go to? I know I went there, and I went there. I even went to my own YouTube page and went to like the last episode, because I usually don't watch the episodes after I get done editing them. Once they get uploaded, I'm like, I'm not gonna watch them ever again unless someone says, what were you doing in that? And now like watching, I'm like, oh, that's what I was doing. Or be like, I totally forgot what I was doing. But anyway, I didn't realize that we had to go back to Hall Bastion, because that one key to the rewards room and that one blue tube that I'd never gotten, on which I'm just gonna start right now. The game does not want to give me blue cards for some reason. And when they give me blue cards, it's not the right number. Because later on in Castle Oblivion, there's a specific blue card that they want. And despite the fact where you do see me like try to set it out to like, yes, I'm getting more chance to get this card, I don't get that card. And spoiler or not, that's basically how it goes. And it's not until I don't know 3 episodes later where I do a sort of a reenactment of how I feel, and then throw it in intermission. So yeah, heads up on that one. So yeah, and the Hall Bastion is the last one to go back to. So luckily I don't have to worry about doing this again. So that's pretty cool, in fact, I guess. I mean, we're going back to the key rewards, but it is gonna catch up as to like what this key rewards room holds. And once you find out what it holds, you can just rage for me as to how not so much useless, but how much it's a card that I'm like, I'm not even gonna use it. If I had to make a comparison, it's sort of like the Tinkerbell card. Remember the Tinkerbell card that was given to us after there being Neverland? Basically, that's how I sort of feel about that card. Sure, the card is pretty good. I mean, I tried it before during my second playthrough when I was actually trying to do a sort of a variety instead of going to a niche thing where I would just do a whole bunch of regular slaves. The same slave, per se. But,
Counter! No. But I'm guessing you're going to say it's not worth it after a while?
Well, this is the sort of thing where it comes to slaves and some of the cards that you can get in Chain of Memories, or in this case, Chain of Memories, in fact. Some of the cards in there, they are really helpful. And if you really want to get down to the core mechanic and try to do little strategic things like create your own style, do some different slaves to test out on different enemies. Not so much on the bosses, because the bosses either your strategy will be a hit, your strategy will be a miss, or your strategy will be like the results may vary of the variety. And even though there are certain slaves where like, yeah, that's pretty cool to pull off on enemies, it's not cool to pull off.
But is it
on
fun?
Well, it's still fun to pull them off. I mean, during this entire playthrough, I didn't show off Ragnarok, which I remember during my first playthrough, I would spam the hell out of the sleeve Ragnarok because of how cool it was. Although after playing the first Kingdom Hearts, or after Chain of Memories and playing Ragnarok there, I'm like, I like Ragnarok better in Kingdom Hearts 1. 1 a lot better. In that mindset.
Jeez, Agno, why are you so mad?
I will say this though, for Chain of Memories, certain cards that you do get, and I'm talking about map cards, they are actually kind of helpful when opening up those tricky doors where you need something else. Sure, there will be the occasional, wait a minute, I needed a red card that equaled that number, and I have not got it yet. In fact, there's a blue card that I get from one of these battles that is caught pretty sure it's not on camera. So, I may or may not point it out, and it may or may not be the obvious foreshadowing that I'm trying to entail. I don't know. That requires me to actually focus on this, which is supposed to be the whole thing.
Or one would think at least.
Well, this is post-commentary. Right. So, yeah. If it was live and we're talking about something completely different, then it will seem like as if we're not even focusing on the game. Here, it looks like, yeah, we're focusing on the game, totally, but it's post-commentary. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, no, maybe not so.
Ooh.
Or are we focusing on the game?
Well, we're talking about the game, so there's something.
Yeah, that is definitely...
Yes, yes. If you're talking about the game at least, then you're in the clear. You're in the clear for post commentary. Yes. Still trying to figure out how to do truly live blind commentary using the capture device that I have here. With the capture device that TheCoz uses, I could totally do live blind commentary. But the capture device that I bought. But you can't. Yeah, that plugged in. I don't know. I call it HD PVR Gaming Edition. In fact, it even says HD PVR. But the Gaming Edition is like that subtitle thing, where you can choose to read or not. It's like I can think of a good example. I don't know. Like when you're like reading Harry Potter, like Harry Potter and Order of the Phoenix. Order of the Phoenix is the subtitle of that genre thing. Or maybe
you mean it's no. Harry Potter's the main title series. The title of the book itself is Order of the Phoenix.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to say when it comes to HBR Gaming Edition. The Gaming Edition is the title of the thing, but the product is the HD PVR. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know, maybe I should have done Percy Jackson and the Olympians.
No.
Maybe it's as an example of that. Which, they're not making this, they're not continuing the movie adaptation series. I keep thinking they are, but then the more I think about, oh, Catching Fire is about to come out. Which I remember, I was talking about the Hunger Games with my cousins, and we were talking about like of course the 3 books in the series, and we all came to the conclusion that the second book was not really as good as like the first book or even the third book.
You guys are so freaking slow. I was reading that before it was even popular, really. I can be hipster. I am the hipster guy about books in this group.
Yeah, because because I didn't start reading it until like
the movie was announced, right?
No, it wasn't until Mockingjay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mockingjay is so sad.
Yeah, it's sad. Sad. Yeah, I didn't start reading that and going back to the Twilight Town, so I didn't start reading that until like a year after Breaking Dawn came out. Because I'm like, finally I'll read it, and I only read the first book, and then parts of the second book, and then I stopped reading it. There you go. And I never read The Host, or even knew that The Host was...
Yeah, The Host isn't... I wouldn't recommend The Host at all.
Oh, good concept, bad execution.
Basically, yes. I mean, it's basically a very, very good sci-fi concept. It's just that the romance subplots aren't very good at all.
I mean, it's weird that looking on there, it's barrel spiders. Yeah. We're not gonna continue saying spiders. Unless one of us brings it up. And by someone, I mean me. Me. Because I'm usually the one that would bring something this...
And I'm just gonna be that guy who just spams memes all the time. Even in real life.
Well, maybe you can create a new meme based upon multiple memes. Oh wait, that's been done...
It's the Yo Dog meme.
Yeah. I think that's the best comment I've ever made, best recent comment I made on a video that does not exist anymore. And it was such a good comment, and yet it's on a video that's not there anymore.
What one is it? Was it your video that got taken down?
Oh no, it was the royal wedding video, because someone started the Yo Dog thing. Because someone actually read the description of the video. Shocking, I know. And I was talking about how like during the process of editing, I got sidetracked, and then I got sidetracked even more by reading a comment saying that, what if you took the alternate ending that Adikoi made and put it for the royal wedding ending? And I'm like, I got nothing better to do. Wait, I'm doing some editing. I can put that in the back burner and do this editing thing. So I did the editing on that, and then I talked about it in the description. And then someone read the description, and they're like, "Yo, dog, I heard you like sidetracks." And then I replied with the best sidetrack thing. I can't even remember how I even did it. It was just so clever. It was so clever on that. But man, like I said, it was the best recent comment I've ever made. But out of all the comments I have done on videos, besides that one, the other one was during a Chunk of Kamui video for Super Mario Sunshine, where I talk about where I tried to analyze what happened